Alright, we'll be addressing the new features, modes, and thoughts on Super Street Fighter 4. Uh, the first mode would be Arcade mode. The obvious change to this is the addition of the bonus stages. I don't know many people who keep these turned on. Like, it's a great piece of nostalgia, but I don't know anyone who is clamoring for them, so they're not really a positive nor negative. Yeah, it's kind of funny to see them kind of revisioned and brought back, but I really don't think that's a huge selling point for some players. I don't think people were holding out for the barrels to come back. Um, Difficulty still goes from easiest to hardest, making a total of 8 different difficulty levels you can set it at. Uh, Rounds, time limit, and fight requests are still there from the last game, so nothing big changed there. Versus, pretty much is still the same thing. It's still versus mode. Player versus player, player versus computer, computer versus computer. Nothing really new there. Xbox Live, I'll get to that in a second. I want to cover the other ones first because Xbox Live is going to take up most of this video. Challenge mode has seen probably one of my favorite revisions. Yes, you can do the Car Crusher and the Barrel Buster and go for the highest score. The Trials is what really need to be revamped. Here you just choose the character, there's no time limit battle, there's no gauntlet, it's simply the trials, what pretty much everyone did. My favorite change to this, though, is there's no longer easy or hard. There's simply 24 trials. You can do them in any order, you can skip one if you want, move on to the next one. This really addressed a couple concerns. The first being that if you completed a couple challenges but couldn't do the last one, the first couple still would give you problems, and if you gave up on them, you would have to go back and redo them to get to the point where you were stuck at later. Here, you simply just have to do each individually, and there's really not much of a problem at all. The second biggest point, which I actually really admire, is once you successfully complete one of these trials, if you'll stop laughing, is you can simply go to the next level. You don't have to, whatever. You don't have to go to hard, pick. It's simply just one after the other. So if you're just looking to unlock different things, complete trials, you can just go in and do that. It'll give you a completion score. And as you see, I unlocked something. Here you don't have to complete everything to get all the icons and titles for that character. Here, the more you do, the more that's unlocked gradually. So everyone can get at least an icon and a title of the character that they prefer, which is a huge positive, and I really commend them for doing that. Again, it'd be nice to have a trial version so we could see what the timing is on these, but I guess that's what YouTube's for. Training is simply training. There's nothing new there. Player data gives you more or less just kind of an overview of your records, how much time you've played, Xbox Live, ranked matches, all the ranked matches. I need to address these when we get on Xbox Live. Character records, you can see how well you do or how poorly you do when you use certain characters. And the replay channel, that goes onto both Xbox Live and just your own personal saved videos. Saving videos here is a lot easier. Go back to main menu. Options is options. The only change to options would be in the sounds, where you can listen to the arranged music. What that means is you can listen to the character songs rather than the stage songs, which for everything except for Skyscraper, I'm all for. I really do like the song for the Skyscraper under construction level. Really do enjoy that. Again, you can choose who's in Japanese and who's in English, which actually reminds me, I don't want to listen to you in English anymore. Holy crap. Same options here. Obviously, there are 10 new characters. Each one of them offers a new and different playstyle. Most people can at least find one of the new characters that they enjoy. Going into this, Capcom saw that people would want to pick up a new character when Super came out, especially 10 different characters. So I think they kind of transversed every different sort of play style, and eventually people will find the character that suits them best. Of course, they also changed the old character so you didn't lose your main. Also, side note here is you can, for whatever reason, turn this off and on in case you just don't want to look at your anything. I don't know. You can at any point go in here and just change your titles. You can go and change your icons. And a lot of people never had the option or the ability to get a lot of these icons, so it opens up a lot of doors for new players. They kind of feel like they're more experienced, they can get more done. Now we get to the meat of the review, which is online play. This has seen the biggest revision. There's no longer championship mode, there's no longer player matches, and there's really no longer ranked match as we know it. This ranked match is a lot different. And I'm going to leave ranked match till the end. Endless battle. Multiple players can participate in a series of one-on-one battles. This is basically the closer you're going to get to players matches. But again, this and team battles promote sort of a community feel. Everyone who is in the same lobby watches the same matches. Endless battle is a winner stays kind of arcade style. Really, it's probably one of the best modes they added. It's pretty simple, but it works fantastically. Team battles is you can have a team of 2, team of 3v3, team of 4v4, just duke out. Winner stays, loser, leaves. And I kind of do and don't like this system, because if you have one super player on your team who wipes out the other team, the people below him don't get a chance to play. You could actually be in team battle for hours and hours and not play because you got stuck with an exceptionally good player. Replay channel, I actually really, really like how they changed replay channel. It has a similar save to Halo, whereas it just automatically saves your ranked matches or any matches that you played in. If you're watching a match, you can press select during that match, and it'll be saved to your battle log. Not to your battle log, it'll be saved to your hard drive, excuse me. And any of these matches are kind of on a temporary save, and if you want to save them to your hard drive directly so you can watch them later, you can do that. So if, say, I wanted to watch me beat Elder Redon again, then I can do that. It'll show what your stats were at the time, what your class was at the time. It'll show your main characters, it won't show who you used. It'll show that on the front, but there's this weird sort of what is it? Let me get back to that. There's this weird sort of player card that you really can't access on your own. Like, I haven't found it, at least, where you can just bring it up, which would be kind of a nice thing to add to your your Xbox gamer tag, a link to your Facebook. So here's my Street Fighter gamer card. My main character's Forte. Currently, I have this many points. I've had the highest of this. Total battles this many. That'd be kind of nice to have. However, I've only seen this layout in the battle logs, which is kind of sad because I would kind of like this to be separate. New replays are simply that. The newest replays that have been uploaded online. What's this one? This is Forte losing, unfortunately. But yeah, you can save any of these. Hell, if you already know what it is, you can just press Y and already save the replay. And you can choose to turn on the win-loss, so you can see who wins or loses. Or you can just keep it a mystery. So, I do kind of like that too, because if you looked at any of the replays or wanted to watch any of them in vanilla, it automatically told you who won. So it kind of the excitement of it. Your lists are your saved ones. My channel is if you want to bring party members, people on Xbox, into a mini room, and you can show them matches that you've saved. I don't see this being used too much, but it's a nice little feature to have as well. Here, you basically, these right here are kind of meaningless. Like, if I wanted to say choose this channel, every fight on that channel that I watch would have Cammy, Fei Long, T-Hawk, DJ, Ibuki, Makoto, or Dudley as at least one of the characters in the match. It's a nice little thing, and I can see how easy it was for them to put it in. But in reality, everyone's just going to choose random, because they don't care who they watch, really.